Hello everybody, welcome back to Pallegney on Farming Simulator 25. We're just going to stick a bale in here to the goats, just to keep their food topped up. Now, since the last episode, the worker finished the contract he was doing in field 33 in the cultivating. I also quickly did these ones off camera, so it'll give us a big boost in income, so we'll get those collected. So that's given us a huge boost in income, up to 122 grand. Now we're going to spend some of that. We do have a plan for what we're going to do for now. Oh, I'm going to be switching traffic off shortly at this rate. So I'm going to nip up and get the feed mixer, but as you can see in the bottom left hand corner of the Simple Inspector, the worker is in field 90, or grass fields. He is cutting that at the minute, or hopefully he is. I need to go down and check because up to the field we're having an issue with lime. But we are going to trade in our baler for a combi baler wrapper, so we can think of some silage. So while we're here, we will give this a quick go through the workshop. I'll not bother repainting it. Well, we do need to get some diesel in this tractor. The pulling the cultivator uses a lot. Yeah, we're basically needing just more machinery to progress now. So we're going to try and get last cut grass in. It's November, it's a bit late, or it would be in the UK. It's maybe not so much in France. I don't know. But there is a grass cutting contract also on, I think that's field 91, which is next to our fields, which we're going to accept. The AI worker can also go in there, and we're going to steal the bales off of that with the contract boost mod. Now I've moved some of the machinery down here. There's just a little bit more room. I have also put in the farm fill silos by Game Enjoy. So there's several different ones, but we are going to put the fieldwork one in because that is going to save us having to go to the shop every time for our big bags of lime, etc. We can come back to the yard. So but what we're going to do is we're going to grab the baler, run over my chicken, and the plan is to get buffalo as soon as possible so we can start getting some milk. So we've got the equipment for it now. But yeah, I will see you up the shop when we go to trade this in. So we will just nip in here, make sure everything's at the best it can be. It's not long since we repaired it, so we paint it. And while we're here, we'll repair the tractor also. So we want to sell the baler. See what we get for it. 47,000, that's not too bad. If we sell that one. Now, we are going to go for this one here, the Roland unit wrap. Now, unfortunately, again, it only does 125 bales. I did contemplate putting on the Impress, the Pottinger Impress. But yeah, we'll give this a go for now. So we will go with some black wrap, I think. Standard net, nothing else. And we will buy that one. So it takes us back down to 50 grand, but it gives us a wrapper, which means we can do silage. So currently the plan is to do a couple of fields of silage and another one of hay for our making some TMR. So I think we need to go and drop the loader off. We'll stick the loader back in the yard. We'll get the baler down to the field. We also need the rake down there, which isn't something you can transport in one trip. Unfortunately. So I'll get all the machinery sorted out and I will see you over at field 90, I think it is, we're starting in. I'll also fill this tractor up with diesel. So I'll be back with you all soon. So that's the worker finished in this field. We will get this raked up and we will get these three turned into silage, I think will be the plan. And possibly have a look and see if we can get another grass cutting contract, mowing contract, to do some hay, just to boost our levels of hay so that we can get some buffalo. I did have a quick look to see if there was a mower in the sale. Well, there is, but it's exactly the same as what we have. There's no front mower. We could definitely do with the front mower just to speed up the process. So I think for our grass work we definitely need to be looking at that. I would love to get a set of butterfly mowers. We do have the Claas Disco pack on, so that will be the goal. And as we seem to be sticking with the Claas theme, with it being the Claas dealership and a European map. Well, I know you get Claas everywhere. But it definitely fits well on this map. So on that note, we'll jump into that time lapse and I'll be back with you all very soon. got the first field baled, field 90 I think it was. The contract on field 91 is completed, the moor's finished. I've just finished raking it up, dropped the rake off here at 92 while the worker's there, so we'll go back, grab the baler, get some baling done in 91. Now the only reason I can do this is through Contract Boost by Gaming Joy. Josh is a fantastic modder. I'm sure it's by him. I do have a few mods from him. It does work with better contracts, which I don't currently have on this save, but we'll probably add it now that they work together. But it means that I can keep the grass, because the way that Giant's obviously done the contracts in 25, where everything's separate, whereas before you used to have to do all the grass work for the fields in one go. Though you can sometimes have issues with the bale ID, but the easiest way to solve that is to pick them up, put them into a bale storage, and then drop them back out again, and then that should give them a farm ID. But yeah, it's a cracking mod. Do like it. I try not to overutilise the stealing of extra grass and things, but we want to progress. We want to get our buffalo, so we'll take the extra silage while we can get it. And you can see the worker working across the river there. So it's going to take a while. Yeah, the baler's fine. It's a nice baler, works well, but the yield off of this field, especially, as you can see, it's filling up the bale just slightly quicker than it can wrap. The yield off of our two fields, there was still another growth stage to go, but making the most of what we had. We need to plough them up so we can get it limed properly and proper ground prep, so that'll give us something to do through the next couple of months. If we can get them ploughed up, limed, planted with grass, then we'll get some fresh new planted grass in the spring coming through. Hopefully we're looking at getting buffalo possibly in the next month or two. So I'll just jump back into another quick time lapse while we crack on through this baling. I'll be back with you all shortly.
Waking to the sound of the beatnik boulevard, walking in the dream as I'm pulling out the last card. Oh, we could be forever if we only take a little
So we're getting there in this field. It's taking a while, we're getting quite a few bales off it. Silage bales aren't as big, only like 3,500 litres, as opposed to hay bales and straw bales, but yeah, it's going to be a bit of feed for some our guys. Now I have stuck the AI worker on the rake, though he doesn't seem to be moving for some reason. So we will sack that one and we'll try again. There we go. Right. Let's see what's wrong here. Starting headlands. I'm guessing he wants to go this way. I don't think you've completed your task yet, mate. Not sure why this guy isn't wanting to play ball, or women, whichever. If we do that, I think we're going to have to do this ourselves. So we'll get this field finished baling and then we'll sort that out. Not sure why that is. Is it to do with the modded rake that I'm using, the class rake, with it being a mod? It worked fine with the mower in there and the AI worker, so it's a bit of a strange one. So hopefully you're all still enjoying the series. Still loving the map. This has probably got to be just about my favourite area of the map, down here next to the river. The reflections in the river, the trees. Doesn't matter what time of year you come down here in the winter when everything's died back, it still looks great. Also, if you would like to, there would be a link to my Ko-fi sponsor in the video description. So, if you would like to sponsor my content at all, to help me keep progressing, it's all greatly appreciated. There is perks to sponsorship. You will get early access to watch my videos, usually 24 hours. You will get invited to join multiplayer videos and live streams. And hopefully in the future we will have a community multiplayer if it's deemed required, if there's enough people interested. But yeah, I filled both tractors up with diesel. Whoa. The force feedback on the steering wheel is fine, but sometimes it doesn't really come back quick enough. I'm using that as my excuse for crashing. But on that note, I think we will call this video there. To thank you all for watching. If you haven't already, please hit that like and subscribe buttons. Each one helps. Drop in the comments below anything you want to see, anything you want to add, anything you see I'm doing wrong that I could do better. Please let me know. I'll get this raked up and baled up for the next episode, where we can get our grass bales, our silage bales into storage, and then get ready for some buffalo and some winter work. So thanks for watching, take care, see you all again soon back on Farm Simulator 25.